always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this game's going to be a slugfest. I mean, to me, the key might be getting in that bullpen first. Who scores early? Who's able to get in that pen and just continue to keep the pressure on the other club?
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Boston, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
I like how they played their game yesterday. They won yesterday's game. If they're able to play like that today, they'll win another one.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Gaddis has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Test.
Junior.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon. 62 degrees here at first pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Patty. In the past, I've seen a couple pitchers wonder where they miss, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
That pitch was executed perfectly. Down and away in the zone. He stayed with it and got the base hit. Man, great hand-eye coordination.
And that is down, as that could be two bases. Bradley is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself into scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Travis Shaw comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Betts rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit.
Got the ground ball he was looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Pablo Sandoval stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 0-2 delivery. Sharp ground ball to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get one. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Right back to work as the shortstop. Jose Reyes digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily. From the belt, the pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. From the stretch, and Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
This one's down to third. Oh, look at Sandoval. One there. Safe.
He's safe.
Coming to the plate now, Donald Jones. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
0-1, here's the pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Pedroia onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, Jose Bautista. He's off to a .350 start here in the month of April, so feeling good in the early part of the season. And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
In the dirt here. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first out. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Right fielder, Rusney Castillo.
In now, Rusney Castillo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. Two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
To second for one, on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Popped high in the air. And Sandoval will put this one away for out number 1.
Batting 6.
Evan Gattis now standing in.
Evan Gattis.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bradley is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, catcher.
At the plate, Brian Reyes. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a bouncing ball headed for Sandoval at third. Throw in time and the side is retired. So they go down without. It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland, as we're set to begin the third frame in this one for Memorial Park. Xander Bogaerts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Squared that one up just a little late. Another one sent foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Reyes. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Whoa, that's off the warehouse. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is lined into left field, and that'll get down for a base hit, his second of the afternoon. Ready for another chance? Travis Shaw. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Hey, that's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, Matt, it's imperative right there to put the ball in play in that situation. He does it, gets a ground ball, drives in the run. Everything's working out right now.
Hanley Ramirez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one. But the funny thing is, he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
3-0 now. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. 50th pitch of the game on its way. That's in there. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Very weakly on the ground. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Another 1-2 delivery. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Trumbo giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Jonathan Scope. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jonathan Scope.
There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Batting ninth.
Here's Manny Machado now. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that fastball is coming high and hot. He was able to fight it off and got the base hit.
Number 7, Jose
So it's back to the top of the
Reyes.
order now. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2-0 home to Reyes. Now a flare out toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. 0-1 count and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to second for the force in the. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading
Blake
off for
Swihart.
Boston,
He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the
Now
box, Rusney
right
Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Castillo.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Jones ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 25.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Soft liner out toward left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That's one of those you're talking to. It's sit down ball, sit down ball. You're watching it all the way to left field, watching the left fielder not get a good break. Thank you.
Here's Mookie Betts, and a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Outside, 3-0 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty. Digging in to try it again, Donald Jones comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Donald Jones.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in now, Mark Trumbo. He popped out in his first trip. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Betts is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Digging in once again, Travis Shaw. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Travis Shaw.
In there, strike 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
For the Orioles, number
First
43.
pitch on its way.
And
And that one right down Main Street. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this is fouled at the plate. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 40.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ground ball right side. Jones ranges to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. This one's down to third. Sandoval has it. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Brian Reyes.
Striding in, Brian Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a neck-high fastball that time. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a bouncing ball headed for Sandoval at third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Schoop comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
This is skied into short left center. Bradley on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Dustin Pedroia.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 34.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Blake Swihart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more,
Castillo.
Rusney Castillo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Slide and a stop by Pedroia. Hats off to that one.
The shortstop, number 7.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
After it is Castillo. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a looper to left. Bradley moving in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Bogaerts.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 25.
Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. He'll try again, 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gaddis ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
And that's through into center field, base hit. Bradley rounds third and is digging for the plate. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Here's Hanley Ramirez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a changeup over the outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 from 4.
Pablo Sandoval.
Striding in once again, Pablo Sandoval. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2 on the ground up the middle, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll come home with it, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. That gets down and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored. And a relay to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate. Digging in once again, Donald Jones. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it. 1 away.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Bautista. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bradley is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Into the box
Right
now,
fielder,
Mark Trumbo.
Mark
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castillo's after it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They need in now, Rusney Castillo. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Martin Baxter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Gaddis has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder number
Here's Jackie
25.
Bradley now. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and they hold it. Evan Gaddis standing in. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Brian Reyes is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit toward the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He swings and grounds it to short. Pedroia on to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Third baseman, number
Here's
13,
Manny Machado now.
Manny
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit. His 2nd of the ball game.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Jose Reyes.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he rips it on the ground to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Hanley Ramirez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And there's the 2nd out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there, 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Donald Jones. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. Betts is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
That was an impressive single, but more impressive was the play of the left fielder. He cut the ball off, got it back in, and they keep the double play in order, giving that pitcher a chance to get out of this inning.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final today. Boston with a big 17-hit attack. Eduardo Rodriguez earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
For the Orioles, no run.
On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3. Kevin Gossman will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, I was impressed with him. Last game, he earned the W. And I mean that because he pitched through it, pitched into the 7th inning, and got the win for the team. Some guys don't work quite as hard as he did, but he earned that W.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Out in front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. So stepping in, Mookie Betts, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's another 0-2. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. De Aza will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to a low score. You feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, the bats have just gone cold. There's no other way to put it. I mean, the last 3 or 4 games, they've really struggled to score runs. I'm interested in seeing how do they turn that around in this game, because the nucleus of this club and this lineup, they should be scoring runs.
Porcello has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing in the Orioles. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And, oh, he can't rein it in. Ready with another 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the first baseman, Chris Davis. Now, you can play him at third, you can play him at first, but because of his footwork at third, it made him a better first baseman. I think he gets overlooked quite a bit. He's a pretty good defender.
Swing and a liner. But a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Batista. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting 7th. Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No score here as we play inning number 2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a liner. But foul. Here's another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Batting 9th. Right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Rusney Castillo. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander.
Now to the plate, Chris Davis. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Came up. I don't know many people realize he was a catcher. Then they converted him to third base because he had those cat-like reflexes that could cover everything. He's got a little slower as he's gotten older, but there's still a little genie in the bottle. See if he can open it.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Adam Jones.
Standing in, Adam Jones. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. This ball will be chopped foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 now to Jones. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. One left for the Orioles. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Left fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's Mookie Betts. And that misses, ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Travis Shaw is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hanley Ramirez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Bautista is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. So striding in, Jeff Mathis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jeff Mathis.
First pitch on its way. Here's Sandoval now at 3rd. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting 9th.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now.
Jonathan Schoop.
And he takes ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he rips it on the ground to second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Here's Alejandro De Aza, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Donald Jones. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And this is fouled at the plate. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Porcello sets. 2-2 on its way. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return. Here's the Panda now. Pablo Sandoval comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Pablo Sandoval.
Into the windup and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
He pulls this one into right. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit.
This is what the good hitters do. 3-1 count. He gets a base hit, and he continues to just add to that batting average.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Diaza. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Blake Swihart. He drew a walk his first time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He singled his last time up.
Bautista.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding, second baseman playing double play depth, and he shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Jeff Mathis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Now at the plate, Rusney Castillo. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Rusney Castillo.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bautista racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Castillo is on his way home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
RBI base hit here in the 5th inning. That's the first one to bring a run home. We're seeing quite a pitcher's duel today.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
On its way is pitch number 75. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And a splitter is over for a called third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And a sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pause. Now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 0-2. Hard hit ball to second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Hanley Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fouled straight back. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Back up the middle. From his knees, the throw. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Left fielder.
Here's Alejandro De Aza, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. T.J. McFarland. Well. Come on.